Amanda Fagan, and I am a local singer-songwriter from San Diego, and I am also a member of JASNA, the Jane Austen Society of North America. I'm also a huge Jane Austen fan, and because I play music and love Jane Austen, naturally I had to write an EP about every single one of her books. So I'm going to be playing 6 songs from an album I wrote. Each song is about one of Jane Austen's novels. And I'll also be sharing a few songs from a musical adaptation of one of her novels at the end that I've been working on. So this first song is from Sense and Sensibility, and it's called Think With Your Head, Not With Your Heart.
She tells me he's so kind, but she gets lost inside his eyes. But I already know what that's like. She's in love with him. One night she asked me for advice, 'cause he speaks highly of me all the time. She says, you're his best friend. Do you think I'll make a good wife? I tell her what she wants to hear and hide my strife. I guess I read all the signs wrong, 'cause I know he'd never string me along. Think with your head, not with your heart. Pull yourself together when you want to fall apart. He's in love with her. She tells me every chance she gets. She wants me to react, but I'll never show that I'm upset. She's in love with him, or so she says. I have this nagging fear, she just wants to get out of bed. I hope I read all the signs wrong. I hope she'd never string him along. Think with your head, not with your heart. Pull yourself together so well that it's an art. And I thought all hope was lost when word had spread that bouquets had been tossed. I thought it was the end, that I'd be nothing but a friend. But I swore I'd be content as long as he found happiness that week. He showed up to my place. This is what he came to say. I'm in love with you, and I have been for quite some time. I called the wedding off because I finally realized that it's always been you who's occupied my heart and mind. So won't you marry me and promise you'll always be mine?
immersed with Sense and Sensibility, that means that Pride and Prejudice is next. This song is actually more focused on Mr. Darcy, and it's called Ardently.
He's smitten, she's bewitched him with the brightest, finest stars. All he can do is stare because the words aren't there to form a single sentence right. He was determined not to fall so fast, but now she's gone and ruined all his plans. And he says, I can't be in love, I am far above this. I tried hard to fight this feeling, but I want you, my mind is reeling. And now I must confess, the secrecy's made me distressed. Suppressing it just won't do. I'm ardently in love with you. He's awkward, no conversation starter. Small groups of friends he'd much prefer. Won't give parties a chance because he hates to dance, but he would gladly dance with her. She's got him outside of his comfort zone. He's mesmerized and she just doesn't know. And he says, I can't be in love, I am far above this. I tried hard to fight this feeling, but I want you, my mind is reeling. And now I must confess, the secrecy's made me distressed. Suppressing it just won't do. I'm ardently in love with you. He took a chance and she said no, but still his feelings were unchanged. He worked on himself, kept his hope, and maybe she'll love me someday. Summer came around and they found themselves together. He says, if this is the start of something, tell me one word will silence me forever. And she says, I am so in love. I know it sounds abrupt, but for months I have been catching feelings. Now I want you, my mind is reeling. And now I must confess, the secrecy's made me distressed. Suppressing it just won't do. I'm ardently in love with you. I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm ardently in love with you.
Thank you. That was Ardently based on Pride and Prejudice. So this next song, since we're going in order, is based on Mansfield Park. And all these songs are about happy love stories except for Mansfield Park. I felt compelled to write about Mariah Bertram, or should I say Mariah Rushworth. So this is Mariah. It's not fair, she got everything she wanted, and still she wanted more. She had a big house, rich fiancé, enough money to stay comfortable for all her days. She's
the oldest, she's the prettiest, disingenuous, insidious. All the handsome rich guys want to take her as their bride, but she wasn't satisfied. She had to go wreck her life and chase the only guy who had caught her sister's eye. Mariah, you couldn't put the fire out inside you. Why'd you go and chase him? You knew that you were taken. You knew that he was playing you. It's not fair. He got everything he wanted from her and then skipped town. She didn't want to let him win, so she married off, moved to London. Told herself she had to let go of the attraction, 'cause she's the oldest, she's the prettiest, married well, fastidious. She's the family's pride, the perfect daughter in their eyes. But she wasn't satisfied when her father asked if she married for love. She lied. Mariah, you couldn't put the fire out inside you. Why'd you go and chase him? You knew that you were taken. You knew that he was playing you. Late April, there he stands at a dinner party at your friend's. You gave him the cold shoulder, but it only made him bolder. You knew you never had his heart. You were just a game from the start. After the affair, he walks away. She's reproachable all her days. Mariah, you couldn't put the fire out inside you. Why'd you go and chase him? You knew that you were taken. You knew that he was playing you. Mariah, you left your family grieving, and now your husband's leaving. His act was so deceiving, but wasn't ill received by you. And that was Mariah. So this next song is about Jane Austen's fourth published novel, Emma, and it's called A Game I Said I'd Never Play. I told you I'm the happiest bachelorette you've ever met. I'll never settle down. I told you I've never been in love, and you say that makes two of us. We'll never settle down. But I care about what you think, and I like when you dance with me, and I hate when I let you down. I hope we'll always live in the same town. Oh, I can be so vain. I guess I overlooked the way I treated love just like a game. I always said I'd never play. I told my friend I'd help her find the perfect guy. After a couple of failed tries, she said she'd found the one. her sight was set on you. I thought I wouldn't care, but I do. What does this mean? My whole world is crumbling. It hit me like an arrow through the chest. All of the feelings I'd suppressed. What a mess. I think that I might love you, 'cause I care about what you think. And I like when you dance with me, and I hate when I let you down. I hope we'll always live in the same town. Oh, I can be so vain. I guess I overlooked the way I treated love just like a game. I always said I'd never play. If you love her back, then I'll leave it at that. I'll never complain, but can't promise to look you in the face when you say her name. Oh, it's such a shame. Guess I lost the game. I didn't know that I was playing, 'cause now it's too late. And it's all my fault. I thought you would wait for me, but I was wrong. I should have said something, but now you're just gone. I think I've loved you all along. Why did it take so long for me to realize I've loved you all my life? 'Cause I care about what you think, and I like when you dance with me. How did I miss the signs before you say, if you love me less, you talk about it more? All my fears were in vain. I guess I overlooked the way I treated love just like a game. I always said I'd never play. I guess I won the game. I always said I'd never play.
Thank you. North Anchor Abbey. All right, this is called Beware of How You Give Your Heart.
Don't fill your head up with fantasies. Don't think about him before you fall asleep. Life isn't like the novels that you read. That's what they tell me. But if I stand here long enough, eventually you'll show up. Maybe we'll accidentally meet. It's clever not calculating. Be careful of who you trust. You never know where you'll end up. We fall in love and fall apart. Beware of how you give your heart. James gave his heart to a girl who couldn't love him right. Isabella gave her heart to two guys at the same time. They couldn't find happily ever after, but I still have a couple chapters. And if I you trust. You never know where you'll end up. We fall in love and fall apart. Beware of how you give your heart. It was sabotage, 'cause I had your heart, and I know you loved me back. It wasn't supposed to end so fast. I really thought that it would all work out. Turns out your dad doesn't want me around. I can't show my face in this place ever again. They sent me away. Is this how the story ends? If I stand here long enough, eventually will you show up? Maybe you'll come after me. Maybe one day again we'll meet. Be careful of who you trust. You never know where you'll end up. We fall in love and fall apart. Beware of how you give your heart. I stood there long enough. After a few days you showed up. You don't care what your father thinks, because you're in love with me. Be careful of who you trust. You never know where you'll end up. We fall in love. We fall in love. Oh. Beware of how you give your heart.
Thank you. That was Beware of How You Give Your Heart, based on Northanger Abbey.
I had too much pride to find myself rejected twice, so I never tried to win your heart again. I tried to move on, convince myself that you were gone. I never thought that we'd cross paths again. You pierced my soul. I'm half agony, half hope. Please don't tell me I'm too late. Tell me you didn't give your heart away to someone else. 'Cause I never forgive myself if I let you walk away again. Take my heart and let it mend. I'll never forget that you were once my happiness, and I'll always regret that now I'm worse than a stranger. I see how you catch others' eyes with your refined, elegant mind. I fear I'll love you all my life, even if you fall for her. You pierced my soul. I'm half agony, half hope. Please don't tell me I'm too late. Tell me you didn't give your heart away to someone else. 'Cause I never forgive myself if I let you walk away again. Take my heart and let it mend. I can't sit here in silence. My love is fervent, undivided. Tell me you still feel the same. Tell me that I'm not too late. Ever since we parted ways, I've still loved none but you. You alone have brought me to this place. Don't tell me in vain I've pursued. You pierce my soul. I'm half agony, half hope. You say I'm not too late. You say you didn't give your heart away to someone else. 'Cause you've been missing me for years as well. I won't let you walk away again. I'll take your heart and let it mend. I won't let you walk away again. Take my heart and let it mend.
Thank you. That was Half Agony, Half Hope. It's called A Place Time Doesn't Change.
I'd like a little country home, the kind where two people will go grow old together. Don't think I've ever envied the people in the city. Yes, they have much variety. Shop windows with the newest things, amused eternally. But I think the mundane's just as pretty. The grass may be damp, but it's green. Roads lined with apple trees. Always see the same faces week after week. Yes, I love watching plays, go out dancing each day. But my heart always stays in a place time doesn't change. I'd like a little country dance, essentially a true romance, stealing a glance across the room. In moments they enter into a covenant that must be kept for just an hour. She is swept right off her feet. Fidelity's practically promised there forever. The dance may be short, but it's sweet. Who knows where it could lead? All we see haughty faces week after week. I try to get away from the ghost that won't stray, but maybe I could stay in a place time doesn't change. Never change the way that you look at the world. Never change, I say. You're an optimistic girl. He might know your name, but I want to know your soul. Please don't slip away. I could never be consoled. The grass may be damp, but it's green. Who knows where it could lead? Always see the same faces week after week. I try to get away, go out dancing each day, but maybe I could stay in a place time doesn't change. In a place time doesn't change. In a place time doesn't change.
Thank you. And that was A Place Time Doesn't Change.